second personality I'd like to talk about was Wahab ibn Abdullah Kalbi. He was a Christian as well, him and his mother, and he was traveling with his mother, and he was just recently married a few days prior.
میبینی عروسکم، این قد رعنا، این شاخ شمشاد، این شیرنر جوان، همون تازه داماد خجول دیروز است که با نگاه خریداری تا بناگوش رنگ به رنگ میشد. میبینی با این زره و خون چه مردتر و خواستنی تر شده.
The wife of Wahab Al Kalbi. Wahab, his wife, they had just got married, and they were both Christian. And they had got married. When Imam al-Husayn was passing Wahab's mother's house, Wahab was standing outside. He saw Imam al-Husayn. He said, "Who are you?" He said, "I am Husayn." He said, "Husayn, son of who?" He said, "Husayn, son of Ali, son of Abu Talib." He said, "To where are you heading?" He said, "I'm heading towards a battlefield. I have to fight against the injustice of our time. There's an oppressive ruler and he's not giving rights to anyone." Wahab looked at him and he said to him, "May God help you in your task." Wallah, when he returned home, as soon as he entered the house, his mother looked at him. She said to him, "Who were you speaking to?" He said to her, "I was speaking to Husayn." He said, "Which Husayn?" He said, "The son of Ali ibn Abi Talib." She said, "The son of Ali ibn Abi Talib?" He said to her, "Yes." She began to cry. He said to her, "Mom, why are you crying?" She said, "If it wasn't for the prayers of his father, you wouldn't be born." He began to cry. He said to her, "Mom, what do you mean?" She said, "Wahab, when I was pregnant, I faced a difficulty in my pregnancy. And your father was scared that if I gave birth to you, that either you were going to die or I was going to die. But as a Christian, he didn't know who to ask at the time. But he used to respect Ali ibn Abi Talib. So he went to Ali ibn Abi Talib and he said to him, 'Oh Ali, I'm a Christian and you're a Muslim, but I believe you're a man of God. So do you mind praying for my wife?'" She said, Imam Amir al-Mu'mineen at that moment, she narrates that he said to your father, he said, "Do not worry. You may be a Christian, but if you love God, we love God. I will pray for your wife that she has a child and that your child is well." She said, "Wahab, go and help the son of Ali ibn Abi Talib." She said, "Wahab, I will not be proud of you unless you lose your life next to him."
کی هستی؟ وهب ابن عبدالله ابن حباب کلبیم. پیش از دیدار با سید و سرورم حسین به کیش ترسایان بودم. با سخن و عمل حسین شیدایی او شدم، فدایی او شدم. به خدا قسم، عیسی مسیح در ملکوت مشتاق دیدار حسین است. قسم به خالق خورشید و ماه و ستارگان، قسم به خالق زمین و دریاهای خروشان، قسم به نازل کننده باران که آمدم در حمایت از نوه پیامبر خاتم جان شیرینم را معامله کنم.
مسلمانی نیست حسین را یاری کند؟ دست به دامن یک ترسه ها شده. برو بچه، ما با اهل کتاب نمی جنگیم.
خدا دهانت را بشکند ملعون. تو به کتاب آسمانی خود شمشیر کشیده ای.
در باطل بودن حسین همین بس که کودک ترسایی چون تو را به قربانگاه فرستادی. نام آلاتی که بر پشت و کمر و دست داری چیست بچه؟ میسازید؟
آهای! پسر زن بزچران، خلف بعدی از تو لامصحب تعجب ندارم. قرار بود تن به تن مصاف کنی. مردی خود به میدان بیا.
هر کس نیش این مار بچه را بکشد انعام خوبی پیش من دارد. از لاشش هم میترسید؟
نماد امیر هنوز زنده است.
چونان باور ترسه ها مصلوبش کنید تا امیر درباره اشواق کند.
میکنی شمر؟ این چه بساطی است؟
یکی از کلبیان است به نام وهب. پیش از آنکه صحابه حسین شود ترسا بوده. دلیل خوبی است برای عوام تا باور کنند حسین و اصحابش نامسلمانند.
کمر عجیب به باب شمر. با این معرکه ها وقت تلف نکن. جنگ به ترازا بکشد همه مخموم میشویم.
نباید به مسافه تن به تن رضایت میدادی عمر. افراد ما ترس از مرگ دارند و اصحاب حسین به شوق مرگ میجنگند. هر کدامشان حریف فوجی از لشکر ماست. فی المثل همین بچه ترسا چند یل نامی ما را ناکار کرده.
سر از تنش بردارید و برای مادرش بفرستید. در ضمن شمر مهلت نده یاران حسین با لشکریان سخن کنند. زبان این جماعت دست کمی از شمشیرشان ند.
بله امیر.
He went and said farewell to them and the family, and he went out and fought against Yazid's army. He fought until they captured him, and then when they captured him, they cut his head off and they threw it. They were so brutal animals. They threw the head at the mother, and she picked up the head and kissed it. And she said, "What we give, we don't take back." And she tossed the head back at the enemies, and she said, I feel bad that I only have one son. If I had 20 sons, I would give them all for Imam Hussein. And they were once a Christian. They saw all this oppression taking place towards the family of the Prophet, and they stood up and they rose and they defended because they chose the side of what was right against what was wrong. When they captured, after everybody was killed, and they came and burned the tents of the women, and they came and they saw Wahab's wife, she was crying, and one of the enemies in the other army, they hit her with a club on the head, and she was also martyred. And she was the first woman that was martyred for Imam Hussein alayhi salam.